But anyway, then we got to Wednesday, which Wednesday was the 5th, March 5th, 2014, is when I decided to get my corn coil. Now, I'll tell you what happened. I contacted Mr. Walters and spoke to his assistant because I was wanting to get started and get started my lock process in February because I actually had enough hair. I had like an inch and a half. But I guess the powers that be, or whatever the case may be, whatever happened, I didn't receive a phone call back because he travels and everything, and I didn't get a phone call back. I don't know if they might not have came in the area again, in the Charlotte area, because I was gonna travel all the way. I live in Rock Hill. I was gonna travel all the way to Charlotte. It's not that far from me, about 10 minutes out, to go get my hair done by him because he's really good. But it didn't happen like that. I'm not mad about it. I'm probably still somewhere down the line gonna interact with him and get that going. But anyway, I decided to go get my hair twisted up. I will tell y'all, I took a chance. I went and got my hair because I wanted it looked at first. Always get your hair before you lock it or you decide to comb coil it. Get it comb coiled or whatever process you're getting started with. Go get a feel for where you're going first and go talk to your people. I went back to Kenneth Schuler. Yes, Kenneth Schuler is a school for students, a hair school for students. A lot of y'all probably like, oh no, you shouldn't have done that. Blah, 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 blah. Here's what happened. The young lady at the desk that sold me my shampoos and stuff when I originally went in there, when I had my afro thing going, she noticed my afro. She was also natural. She's a teacher there. I didn't know at the time she was a teacher there. And she knows her stuff. I quizzed her. We sat and we talked for about a good 30 minutes, about natural hair in general and the beauty of natural hair. So lo and behold, something just told me, check with Kenneth Schuler, see what's going on, because I didn't really know anybody in the area. I was getting suggestions. I won't say I didn't know anybody in the area. I was getting suggestions. And I knew people, but I just didn't trust them doing my hair. And be honest with you, the lady that cut my hair originally, that was supposed to do my dreads, because that's why she cut the hair off and the afro, the jet with the afro. She's, my, I'm not gonna say who she is because I don't, you know, want her to feel bashed if anybody sees this video or something, because it wasn't her fault. It was what it was. Well, I mean, it was, but whatever. Anyway, she does dreads. I didn't, after that bad experience, I didn't want to go back. You shouldn't. Don't be afraid to get up out these people's share. And that's why I'm telling you the story right now. Like, don't just be letting people do any kind of shit to your head. Like, you can't do that shit. It's your head. You're walking around with it. And when it look a mess, people don't see who did it. People see you. So that's just how that roll. But anyway, I went back up in there. I called up there first, and I asked her, did they have a loctician there? And she knew what I was saying. Most people, if you call and you say you got a loctician, and they'll be like, what do you mean, somebody that does locks? Hang up. Hang the hell up. Please. Or you walk in there, walk the hell out. Because the first response should be, well, I can't say that, just hang the hell up. Because that just might be their first response. But dig a little deeper, in other words. Because the next things they should be saying to you is, yeah, and then if they say yeah or whatever, you be like, yeah, I'm looking for someone to analyze my hair or look at my curl pattern and so on and so forth. If they know what you're talking about when you say that, and they ain't playing like they know what you're talking about, you can tell the difference. Check them out. See what's up. I didn't want to have to go all the way to Charlotte to get it done. I was ready. I just really was feeling. I wasn't being impatient, but I just knew that I just wanted to know if my hair was ready. I was ready to get my hair checked out. I'm not saying I was ready to get locked up. This process will teach you some serious patience. But excuse me, I was ready to see if I was, Because I always wondered, again, my people in the Afro stage, how long does your hair have to be? Like, I see people, I didn't want those little, I call them fluff balls. They look like little fluff balls. I knew I wasn't going to have the patience to maintain that. I didn't want that for my hair. I knew I wanted length. And after what happened, the situation with my barber, I was afraid because I was like, I got to check this out. Because I knew I was well over 2 inches. I was measuring my hair. So I was like, Psh, I was closely, very, very close to 2 inches at the time that happened. I was like, I could probably get this twisted up. I don't know how this gonna look. After that happened, I was like, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen now because I got like this little old man swoop in the front. Like, this shit look crazy. Oh, by the way, he didn't correct it either. I'm glad he didn't because it grew back to where it needed to be. So, kudos on that. Anyway, so I went up to Kenneth Schuler because she told me, yeah, they did. And she had someone that could, look at my hair for me. And, we talked about the curl pattern thing. When I got up there, I found out that who I spoke with on the phone was the same teacher who I had talked to previously about my shampoos. That was just my luck. You know, um, and she remembered me, and she was like, "Yeah, with the afro and stuff, blah blah blah." So she walked over and she started analyzing my hair right there in the lobby. It was kind of weird, but it was cool though. She was like pulling at my hair. If they don't put their hands in your hair, run. You can't. I mean, if you've done this long enough, I don't know. I can't speak because I'm not a hairdresser or hairstylist. You can look at your curl pattern, but still, I don't know anyone that looks at a curl pattern and don't touch the hair. Like, she got all in my hair, all parts, the parts that normally are gonna be different, your top and your back, from what Damien shared. Um, Top and the back. And as y'all can tell, it's kind of hard for me to keep my hands out my head. That's one problem I got. Y'all gonna have to learn to keep your hands out your head. That's why I keep something on my head. Anyway, yeah, so she did all that, and she had one girl in there that she said could do it. Now, again, y'all probably still think I'm foolish for going to Kenneth Shooter because these are students. And oh yeah, so what? The teacher stands over the student and help them out, blah blah. I was willing to take a chance. I wanted to see. I didn't want to just shut anybody out just that quickly, especially for the price. I didn't pay that much for it. I paid what, $50. That's about the right price. Um, and she sat there and she told me, she said, "You're ready." She said, "Your hair won't take nothing to lock up." Be honest with you, as I'm touching the ends on some of them right now, they feel like they're fucking locked. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, I came back the next day. Excuse me, that Wednesday. I went in that Tuesday. That Wednesday morning, she told me to come back and she would get it done. I went to this young lady that was there, and I vowed to myself that I said, okay, oh, this is the talk I had with myself before I got to getting everything started. I told myself if I had any inkling or feeling that this person didn't know what they were doing, I was gonna get up and walk out. Again, I'm very sensitive about my hair. I was gonna excuse myself respectfully and be like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not ready. I wasn't gonna disgrace the person. I was just gonna tell them I wasn't ready. Luckily for me, this young lady had three girls, had been doing, she was natural, had been dealing with natural hair for forever. She had dreadlocks twice already. I think she told me twice. She cut them off because she's retired military. She retired from the army. I don't know how the hell she ended up doing hair, but she told me it was something she always wanted to do. I asked several questions. I'm very thorough. I'm an Aquarius. I'm very, very thorough. We got to get the info. We got to get the info. Not saying nothing but any other sign, but we're very anal. Very, very anal. So I just started questioning the hell out of her, and I let her know before I questioned her, I was going to question the hell out of her. That's my right to. You didn't want to answer no questions, I just get up and walk out. But she answered everything respectfully. She was really nice, very sweet. Me and her got into really good conversations while doing my hair. And it was about my hair and nothing more. She was very professional. Um, a lot of the teachers were very excited because I think I was the very first person to get starter locks there. They do locking. I mean, excuse me, they do retwist and everything. And she was mainly the main person that was doing all the retwists. So that let me further know she had experience with the locks. But I was the first person that came in and actually got starter locks done. There was a woman that came in the day before me. They couldn't do it because she had perm ends. Again, guys, a lot of the mistakes that y'all make is you go put a texturizer in your hair about 2-3 months ago, and then you want to get your hair twisted up so it can lock. It's not going to lock. Texturizer is just like another perm. And funny story about me, I tried a texturizer when I had grown my hair out in the past, and it didn't even take. Like for some people, like, oh, well, it didn't even take. It's gonna mess up your ends though. It's gonna make your ends straight. So, I was smart enough not to make that mistake or whatever. Which texturizers, I didn't really feel like it fit my head anyway. It was whatever. It was a one-time thing. I tried it, didn't like it. Anyway, so I'm trying to finish this video. It's a long video. Anyway, long story short, I went ahead and I felt confident enough with her that she knew what she was doing. Granted, she was a student. It took a while. It took her maybe 5 hours. It shouldn't have took that long. I don't think. I don't feel that way. I see Damien. He kills him with it. He gets it done in like 15 minutes. But he's almost like an expert status when it comes to it. She's still learning. I wasn't mad at her. I like the result. If y'all can see. The product she used on my hair, I was wanting to kind of use what I saw Damien using in his videos, his lock and curl. I'm probably going to be using that. I got to order some. But it looks really good. Like, I went and got it tapered up. Didn't go to my barber this time. I went to someone else that I'm probably going to be utilizing because my barber wasn't open that day. So the days that my barbershop is closed, I'm probably going to be utilizing that person. I'll give y'all a back shot. I don't know if I can see that or not. I can tell already that my back is going to give me issues. Most people's back gives them issues. It's not bad. It's just, I guess from where I was getting my hair cut, it got little pieces down there. I'm thinking about shaving it off. Y'all hit me up, comment, tell me what you think, because I can't really see the back. I'm going to let my girl look at it today. See what she thinks. Realistically, I got today is Friday. I got these done on Wednesday, and they're still holding up really nice. And I was in rain all last night. It wasn't uncovered. This one on top is really giving me some issues. It wasn't uncovered. I had my hair covered, because I learned that from experience when I had perm hair and long hair. It get wet, it's dead. Like it's over. So I actually had on a cap, and I'm starting to get a little frizz in the top, I noticed. I also asked her some questions you should be asking when you're getting your hair twisted up. Know what direction they're going. Yeah, you can touch your hair and tell. I just decided to ask before she got started. And she told me she went clockwise on all of mine, and they are. So I can know where to twist it back. She also told me that I couldn't wash my hair for a month. I'm going to be honest with you. I watched a lot of Damien's videos. Well, I watched a lot of his videos. A lot of other people too. I'm not just going to name him off. And they tell you some say don't wash your hair for like 3 months. I'm not going to be sitting here not washing my hair for 3 months. I'm sorry, y'all. I can barely make it through 3 weeks. But I am going to try to not, because she told me to come back and get my retwist in a month. I'm going to try not to wash it for a month. I can make it a month. And here's how I know I can make it a month. Before I went, she did, and make sure too, whoever's twisting up your hair, I don't even care if you're doing some back shop type shit in somebody's house, wash your hair before you get your hair twisted up. Like, that's retarded. Don't do that. You need to be fresh. Be fresh. It's just like like a fresh taper. Get your hair clean.